Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stack and Perpetrator here. Today's video we're going to talk about some oldies, partial coin related, partial something else. A couple of channels been talking about wanting to know about troy ounces and all that stuff. And back in the day when I was a kid, you didn't weigh by the grams, you weighed by pennyweights. And this is an old pennyweight scale. And you basically just have a little thumb screw to zero it out. I need to do some oiling on this because it's kind of sticky. It's been put up for a while. But when you put it on there, when you got to 20 pennyweights, you had 1 ounce, silver or gold, on the 20 pennyweights there. So when I was a kid, I used to go around to garage sales and I used to buy sterling silver like rings and necklaces and odds and ends, the salt and pepper shakers, spoons, things like that. And then I would go over to my buddy's house. His dad had one of these scales and he would weigh it up and buy the stuff off of me, and then he would send it off to a smelter. And it was a long time. I'd always wanted one of these, and I finally found one. And by the time I found one, we moved from that area, and then I kind of put it away and hung on to it, but just need to oil it up, clean it up. But that's how we used to weigh the silver and gold back in the day, using the pennyweight scale. Anyways, while I was digging that out to do the video, I ran across a box, and my mom was, well, I told y'all in the video, she passed away a while back, and but she used to collect baseball cards, and she started with I don't know, a stack about that, like that, with a rubber band around it that she paid a nickel for at a garage sale. That got her into it. Her favorite team was the Cincinnati Reds. Her favorite player was Pete Rose. And she, this is about the time I remember Cincinnati was winning the World Series. They were known as the Red Machine. And several years back, Mom decided to, well, she asked about the baseball collection, card collection, and some other stuff. Me and my sister, and I told Mom, you know, you collected it, go ahead and sell it. She had some really nice cards. Going way back to early years, she had a pretty extensive collection. But I told her, I said, all I want is just go through. I want one card of every player that you've collected that actually played for the Reds when they were known as the Red Machine. And I told her, I said, I don't want your best card because I know you're going to be selling, so I'll take the worst. So she put together this little set for me, and there's some duplicates and stuff. But teams from the time period, and these are the older ones. I don't know the years. I'm not gonna. What do you do? Yeah, look at the. Well, this is a checklist, so I'm not gonna have a year on it. What was this? Back when it should be Sparky Anderson was the manager. Team checklist. Yeah, somebody butchered that card, marking on it. She got me those. Got rounded corners on that one too. But we'll flip through, and I don't get into card collecting that much. Sparky Anderson. I do have some duplicates. She gave me more than just one. But there's a Johnny Bench. That was the back was intentional. I think you put these together, it made like a bigger picture. But Johnny Bench, another Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench. I don't know why she gave me so many. And then another Johnny Bench. And there we go. Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan. George Foster. Yeah. George Foster. George Foster. It's funny, all the leaders are runs batted in, home run leaders, home run leaders. It was Jim Rice and George Foster they were always on those. Got some Ken Griffey. Some of the younger crowd, you remember Ken Griffey Jr. Tom Seaver. Oh, come on. Come on. Dave Concepcion. Cesar Geronimo. Oh, Dave Concepcion. How come we got... Thought I had these in. Everybody grouped together. Okay. Rick Auerbach. Fred Norman. Ken Henderson. Bear. Some of these guys I don't remember. I remember we used to sit and watch the series. Some of the guys I don't remember. What is it? Tom Hume. Rookie pitchers. Bill Bonham. Sarmiento. Bill Plummer. And then I don't know if she pulled one of all the Cincinnati Red. And I don't know if I have all the players. I never actually looked it up. But these are from when they, most of them are for when they were actually World Series champs. Mike Lone, Mario Soto, La Capella, Ed Ambrister, Champ Summers, and then this is where we get into, this is a newer card. I don't think this is when they won the pennant. This would have been 88, so she probably pulled that just not realizing. I think those weren't. That was a later championship. World Series sweep of the A's. '91. That was after the after they were known as the Red Machine. Pete Rose. That's an early card. Another early one. She had all kinds of Pete Rose cards. And she was trying to sell them at different places and sold some online. She did pretty good. She had some really nice cards. She had cards going back into the 50s. Rose. Some of them she marked as what they were. Just got values on them. Those roses with the Phillies. I thought I separated all the Phillies. Rose. Yeah, I remember this set. The Kmart set. And there's just a bunch of those. There's one. This came on a box. You had to cut them out. Some kind of. A lot of times the pastry things, boxes had those cards and you cut them out. Pete Rose, when he's back with the manager and the Reds. And then that's the last. Oh, got a few more here. A duplicate of that. I'm telling you, she had, like, I don't know if most of y'all know what a set of baseball cards comes in. She had at least 2 or 3 of those were nothing but Pete Rose. Rose, and then there's these with the Phillies. Phillies. Don't know what you think about Pete Rose as far as the scandal he was involved in, but you got to admit they didn't call him Charlie Hustle for nothing. The man could play baseball, that's for sure. Anyways, that's it. Just thought I'd show you those. I ran across them. I knew I had them, but I didn't know where they were at. And then when I was looking for the pennyweight scale, I ran across these. So I thought I'd give you a little preview of the leftovers. I think they wound up selling the entire collection, but they did pretty well. This is all that's left. That's all that's left of it. Just hang on to that, because Mom asked me when she was selling it if I wanted any part of it, and I told her just give me the worst cards and just one. I only wanted one card of each player when they were known as the Red Machine, sweeping all the World Series. I remember we used to sit in front of the TV and watch the games. And, she was a big fan. And then she gave me, I got one other thing. She gave me got a sealed pack of playing cards from Bicycle, 1993. The Reds. She gave me that, so I just keep that in the box. Tuck this away. Put this back in the storage area so it doesn't get damaged. But anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of the cards? What do you think of the pennyweight scale? This is the way we did it, old school. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll see you in another one.